Hey guys, what's going on? John Haddock here with Think About Comics, joined by William Bethea, and today we're going to take a break from the whole comic book aspect. I know we have a new Terminator movie coming out in November, and we figured why not talk about T1 and 2, which are great. We're not going to talk about 3, Salvation, or Genesis for obvious reasons, but we're going to focus on T1 and T2.
Oh, yeah.
So, break it down, Bethea. What was the first time you saw T1, and what was it like?
Oh, my goodness. First time I saw Terminator, the first one, was actually on VHS. My dad, we had just got a VHS, and my dad was like, look, we gotta get movies. He told me go get a couple movies. I was thinking cartoons, and then next thing, he just shut that down. He got Terminator 1, he got Escape from New York, and he got Platoon. And I'm telling you, that was a rough night. But Terminator, I will never forget that. I'll never forget that. That helped my trek as far as sci-fi. I mean, it blew my mind.
Did you consider that more of a horror movie, or did you consider it more of the action?
No.
Because it's a lot of things. I always hear that it's more of a... it's either a horror movie or it's more a love story.
No, I wasn't on love story.
Because even a lot of the cast says that.
Hey, look.
The guy who played Kyle Reese says, "Well, it's a love story," and I'm like,
no, it's not a love story.
You made love to one person.
You got it one time. Yeah, come on, man. No, you was running. Yeah. And the heat came because you was running. That's how the magic happened, because you was running, because he was on y'all. Look. This movie was a great chase movie. This was what you talk about. Hey, the whole time there's an enemy. I'm trying to protect somebody. Somebody that gonna have no morals is coming after me. I love that aspect. I love no matter what they kept throwing at this Terminator, he kept coming. I'm telling you, look, Arnold Schwarzenegger, when he bought, well, he didn't buy the weapons, he took the weapons. When he went in the store, I was like, you see him loaded? I mean, it had so many classic moments in it. It was ridiculous. And for somebody that didn't have that category, I mean, I think he did Conan.
Yeah, this was like his breakout thing.
This was, I mean, the timing. I mean, everything was just perfect for him. He didn't have to talk a lot. He just did those little.
Well, he's coming off Mr. Olympia too. He's jacked.
Oh my God! But it just his movements, how he moved, and then to back it all with Linda Hamilton. I'm telling you right now, she took my heart. It was her and Sigourney Weaver for my heart. I'm trying to tell you. As a young dude, I was like, oh, Lord, can I find a woman? She was strong, yo. She did her part, yo.
What's your favorite scene in the first Terminator?
Oh, my God. Favorite scene? Oh, yeah. The police station.
Yeah, that's mine too. I think that's everybody's scene.
The police station. Hey, you didn't know how real he was until you went through that.
All the cops are just shooting at him like, oh, we got this guy.
Oh, my God.
And then he just, no, you don't have him.
No, you don't have me. No.
You know, so take a guess who they originally wanted to be the Terminator. So they were like, I know there are 2 people that were going to be the Terminator before it came to Arnold. Because Arnold was originally going to be Kyle Reese.
Oh, that would have been a terrible movie. That would have been a terrible movie if he was Kyle Reese. That would have been terrible. Okay, so what? Sylvester Stallone?
No. So the first choice was O.J. Simpson.
Oh.
And get this. The producers said that they didn't buy O.J. as being like a scary kind of guy, right?
Oh, did they know? Little did they know?
and then the second choice was I don't know if he was actually cast or it was definitely thought about. Remember in Aliens, he's actually in the Terminator movie. He's the police. He's one of the detectives. He's in Aliens. He's the android Bishop.
Oh yeah,
that guy.
Yeah,
he was their other choice because they were like, oh, he kind of looks regular. He'd fit in. Because the big thing was like, well, if he's an infiltrator, why would we get him be this big, muscular guy to do the infiltrating? But I think Arnold does it the best because he's scary and he's
I can't have that guy do it.
Yeah, I couldn't see it either.
I couldn't have that guy do it. But that guy was great in Aliens.
Yeah, he was.
He was great as that actor. He was great. But it was that deception that he had. You know what I'm saying? Whereas Arnold, he about business. Like when he came down naked in it was about business at the jump. When he took the biker's clothes.
Okay, so we'll finish talking about T1. Okay. I think we said enough. Let's go on to T2, which I saw T2 first before I saw T1.
Okay, I was good enough to go to the movies to see that. So yeah.
T2 is the greatest action movie ever made in my opinion. It's probably the best sequel ever made in my opinion as well. I don't think another sequel takes the foundation of the first one and expands it as big as it did in the second one. I mean, because you look at all the action in two, it's off the chain. Yes. I think one of my favorite action scenes when I saw is just when the T-1000's on the not the tow truck where he's chasing him on the bike, the one prior, the one in the ending when they're chasing him to the construction yard.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Arnold jumps on the back and he just sits on the front and lays it into him. Yeah. I thought that was so cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed that scene. I did. But the action for me was definitely him at the mall. I love the mall. The mall.
When I always watch the mall, I always feel bad for the guy who's getting the Pepsi.
Yeah.
And he's just like, "What are you guys doing?" And they just blow this dude away, and he just gets caught up in it. It's like, yeah.
Oh my God, the mall was the perfect scene for me, and the greatest scene for me was when Sarah Connor was getting away, and all of a sudden she looked, and he turned that corner, and she see Arnold. Oh, greatest movie. One of the greatest movies of all time, right there. Just start that one.
So one of the greatest movies of all time has a couple of mistakes. So I've seen this movie so many times. Super nerd.
Okay. What mistake?
One of them is in the asylum, right?
Okay.
You know when Arnold makes the corner. Yeah. He comes around when he's fighting off the guards off of Sarah. The first guy he throws into the window. Yeah. Right. That's a black dude when he picks him up and throws him. When the guy hits the window, he's white.
He knocked black over.
Yeah, apparently.
I'll tell you, hey, this is what happened.
Obviously, during the cycle chase, when he jumps off the platform, when he drives up to it on the screen, it's narrow like this. When he does the jump, it's like this. And then it's obviously a stunt double when he's driving.
I saw that.
Clearly see that. Yeah. When the T-1000 jumps the trailer off the bridge to chase John Connor on the dirt bike, when it hits, you see the front windows fall off. Mm-hmm. But yet, right after that in the scene, the T-1000 pushes it off. So it just
hey, look,
auto repaired.
Hey, it's okay. These little things mean nothing.
You can see. There's two more. There's two more that are pretty funny.
No, but that's funny. But the movie was a classic. Look. There is no better horror scene that scares nothing out than when he turned that corner and she looked and she like, her soul left. Her soul left. I was like, she could have died right there. Do you know what that is? It was. No. Oh, yeah.
I liked it when he comes down through the smoke, the tear gas, and all the cops want to take him down, and he just pulls out the gun nonchalantly and takes out all the SWAT guys. He messed those cops up.
No fatalities. It was all right. You can't kill anybody. Why? You just can't. I love that argument.
The T-1000 liquid thing was so cool looking, too.
Yeah, that I think the advancement in CGI was so perfect.
Well, I think that movie really pushed it to show what you could do.
Yeah.
But so what came first, that movie or T2 or The Abyss? Because James Cameron did both of those movies, and The Abyss had a similar feature. Yeah. But The Abyss
Abyss.
A lot of people didn't see The Abyss, and I think that's why they took that technology and brought it into T2 because a lot of people didn't see.
Well, The Abyss was a deep drama. The Abyss was a really strong science fiction drama. So, if you weren't really sci-fi and willing to deal with a drama, no real heavy action. You talking about almost like a First Contact feel. Then you watch
because it really is a First Contact film.
Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't say it was great. I mean, it was okay. Like at least from my opinion, it's not something I'm gonna drool over.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I like Abyss better than I like The Third Kind.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, I like The Abyss a lot better. But once again, you're dealing with the technology at the time, and then the way the story developed. There was a lot of character development in that, and it was, it was a love triangle kind of thing going on. It was a lot going on, but that's why it was so drama filled. And then the alien. So, I mean, I enjoyed it, but Terminator 2, using that, perfect.
So let me ask you these two questions.
Okay.
So out of the two, which one do you like better, T1 or T2?
Ooh. Well, I gotta say T2 because T2 had everything. It had drama, had sci fiction, had a little horror. It was very funny. I mean, it had some classic funny scenes. It moved, and then when he gave the thumbs up when he was going through the mobile, tears came out. I was crying. Oh my God, I'm a boy. That's how you go out.
Do you think a movie, when you look at what Terminator 1 did, where it took a guy, he goes into a room and with all the cops and takes them all out with guns and stuff. Do you think if you put that movie in today's world, do you think it has a positive reaction as it did back in 1984?
Yes, but not for the same reason.
Okay.
I think now it would be, oh, they got theirs, instead of this is a horrible monster coming in, shooting up a bunch of good guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have gotten a lot more cynical as far as law enforcement, and that's actually pretty sad. But I think that would be the viewpoint, and I think it would still be welcome. I think as far as violence goes, people love violence. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can watch the Avenger films, and violence is always going to be there. But I think the direction now, as far as going to the police station and shooting up a police officers, I think the majority of people would be, cops getting what they do instead of evil guy, evil machine going in and shooting and killing a bunch of good people.
So Terminator Dark Fate, we've seen 3 different terrible reboots. T3 wasn't a reboot.
T3 wasn't a reboot,
but it was terrible. It was terrible.
Yeah.
So 2 reboots, Salvation and Genesis. Yeah. Obviously, didn't like them. Okay. What do you think of?
I like Genesis.
Really?
Yeah, I like Genesis.
So what do you think of the new Dark Fate movie from what you've seen?
Okay, from the trailers I've seen, I'm all in. Well, one, you have one of the classiest heroines of all time carrying a big gun. Mm-hmm. And hey, I'm all about that. I like grandma. I like grandma shooting people. I like grandma shooting people.
So it's safe to say that you'll be in the theaters.
I'm going to definitely see this. And then I like the premise of, hey, even though you thought you saved everybody, you didn't.
Yeah. Well, he even says in T3 that, they said T3 doesn't count, so never mind, because they said Judgment Day is inevitable.
Yeah, it is. So, I mean, my take on it is, I just want to see this new Terminator.
Oh, the one that splits?
Yes, I want to see this new Terminator. And if any other Terminators are going to show up, because I would love that. I would love to see, like, another Terminator come and help. That would be great for me.
Alrighty. Well, that's it for us. I'm John Haddock. He's William Bethea. And thanks for listening. Give a like, give a subscribe, and catch us later.
Hey, don't forget, support your local comic book shop.